Today we're going to talk about Titan Attachments ballast box. If you have a front end loader on your tractor, you have to counter that with some sort of ballast. And there's three kinds of ballast. There are tractor wheel weights. You can put fluid such as beet juice inside the tires, or you can go with the ballast box, which is what I prefer. The ballast box is my favorite type of ballast simply because it's so easy to take on and off. The Category 2 ballast box has about 54 gallons of capacity, which is about 1,100 pounds of concrete. The ballast box has 2 lift pins and 1 link pin included. A ballast box is an attachment designed to add weight to the rear of your tractor. And I've had this one for several years now. As you can see, I've customized it a little bit. I've added additional tool holders. It also has a receiver hitch at the bottom. The Titan ballast box is made out of strong 11 gauge steel. It can support up to an additional 1,100 pounds, and it's powder coated to help it look nice. So there are several different types of material that you can use to fill your ballast box. You can use sand, you can use gravel, you could use bricks, I guess, but I chose to go with a more permanent solution, and I chose to use concrete, and it's worked out pretty well for me. This is the Category 2. I'll go over a few of the details. It comes with 2 built-in tool holders. As you can tell from this ballast box, you can add additional ones. And it also has a rear receiver hitch. And what I basically use mine for the most is probably moving trailers, cargo trailers, utility trailers, and that sort of thing. Most everybody's got a 2-inch receiver laying around with the ball on it. That's worked out real good for me. Here's where you let your sand out. You decide to go with the temporary solution. These ballast boxes can really be made unique, and I think what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to fashion a permanent toolbox to the top of it, and I think on the other side what I'm going to do is add a chainsaw scabbard. But there's really no limit to the amount of things that you can do with these to customize them and make them your own, and just to make them yours. So I've had people ask me, why would you spend money on an attachment such as a ballast box? And to me, it's real simple. A ballast box is a safety device. What it does, it adds weight to the rear of your tractor. And the rear wheels is the only place on a tractor where you have brakes. And if you were to get tippy without it, you could not only damage your expensive tractor, but you could also hurt yourself pretty bad. I remember the day I decided to buy this Titan ballast box. I had been working on a dozer and I put new tracks on it, and I was going to try to take those old tracks to the recycling. I got one of those tracks loaded into the front of this tractor, and let me tell you, it was more than it could handle. I had 2 wheels on the ground, and I decided if I got all 4 wheels back on the ground, I was going to make a change. I was going to do something different. I was going to be safe. If you've ever experienced that pucker factor, it's time to get a ballast box from Titan. This is the attachment that you need to keep all 4 wheels on the ground, period. Hey, I appreciate you listening to me today, and if you don't already have a ballast box, go ahead and order one. It's not just an attachment, it's a piece of safety equipment. Thank you.